So Rob, thanks again for having us here today. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts about the yards and the whole process. But just to start with, just give us a bit of background on the operation and the business.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm Rob Wilson. I'm the manager here at Doon Wagyu. Our primary focus here is breeding top quality full blood Wagyu. We started here 3 years ago with a sort of small nucleus herd of about 25 cows, and we've grown to about 250 to date and still growing. But we're just always trying to improve the herd, so we do a lot of artificial breeding to reach our goal quickly, and a lot of embryo work, flushing donors, putting embryos in recips, a lot of AI and so forth. So very, very intensive really. And so we need a good set of yards. The more we can look after these cattle by having a good handling facility, the more they're going to perform for us.
Rob, it's very impressive how it's come up. Look, this would be one of the most impressive roof over structures I've seen. I think the height's actually perfect because you've got the protection, but you don't feel closed in, like you've got airflow and you actually feel like you're just in a nice shady day.
That's right.
Probably that character adds to what you've tried to do here with the yards.
Yeah, that's right. Pretty unique and probably specialised to these yards really. It's here to last, so here forever. Everything's Australian made here, which is good. It's keeping jobs in the area, keeping jobs in the country, and it's quality product too. You're going to get quality when you go Australian made, and it's very well made as well.
I guess there's peace of mind too. If you've got a contact point in Australia, you know you're not going to be left in the lurch.
No, that's right. Like if you're needing components or whatnot, if it's manufactured in Australia, you get it here,
The other part too, Rob, is these yards are pretty much a 365-day-a-year operating yards. Weather will never slow you down, and a lot of thought's been put into the project.
Oh, mate, it's been a huge team effort. The fellas from ProWay had a lot of pretty impressive equipment to get it pinpoint accurate, so it worked a treat. Even starting from the earthworks, setting up the site for the concrete. We designed a lot with drainage here because we're going to wash these yards a lot, keep them clean. Out the front there we've got a bit of a drainage system. We've got poly pipe in here which takes the water all the way out to the front of the property.
And I guess it would have been important with the nature of your operation, cattle in the yards nearly every day. You want yards that are clean.
We want it clean for a couple of reasons. One's hygiene and animal welfare, and the second is presentation as well. We want it sort of looking good all the time.
Probably even a maintenance aspect as well. Like
correct.
Clean yards mean a well-maintained yards.
Yeah, that's right. I had a little bit to do with ProWay yards at university, and then I've had mates buy sets of yards and seen them, and you know what you're getting with ProWay. You know they're going to work. They're tried and tested, and so that and the fact that you got good after-sales support, and it's a reputable product. So they look good and they go up quick, and that's what we wanted.
Every facility is custom designed to the operators and the site's requirements.
That's right.
And for ProWay, that's probably what we think sets us apart.
Yeah, going with a bigger company with a reputation and so forth, you're going to get something that works. It's designed with no corners, everything flows, cattle are happy to move through them. There's all these little different things that you can do and modify. Everyone's different, and everyone's cattle are probably different too. We're doing a lot with calves, like there's a few more things we do than just your average commercial beef job, so it works a treat. You can weigh anything here or process any size cattle by yourself and not have to worry about it turning around on you. It's an adjustable H race. We can go anywhere from sort of 900 down to sort of 550. That race will compress and narrow right up, and that stops them from being able to turn around. And once again, it comes down to doing things on your own. When you're by yourself, there's nothing worse than having weaners or small cattle turn around on you in the race. With a pneumatic draft, I can run them through the race and draft 3 ways pretty well by myself without even touching the crush really. It's a pretty key feature, and that'll improve efficiency a long way. As far as OH&S goes, there's features here where you don't even have to get in with the cattle. If you've got someone that doesn't really have much cattle experience, they can stay well out of the yards and still work them. But yeah, they're just the flow of everything, and gates in the right places and everything like that. Posts have got to be in the right spot, and gates have got to be in the right spot. It doesn't take much to put them in the wrong spot, and then it's a headache. Because once everything's concrete in the ground, it's pretty hard to move.
So probably, yeah, the animal productivity, which results in profitability for you guys.
Yes,
it's the labour.
Yep.
And it's timeliness to do the job, but just doing it when it needs to be done.
Yeah, that's right. And they're all factors that sort of interrelate to each other as well. The old yards was a 3-man job just to operate them, so these ones will be one. You can do quite all right, I feel.
The beauty of that, Rob, is you know when you need to do a job, and it's only you can do it.
That's right. We'll want to be in the yards now as opposed to using old yards where you just dread to go in them. Yeah. If you dread to go in your old yards, imagine what your cows do. Like what I touched on before, improving animal welfare will improve animal productivity, and therefore, that's just going to pay huge dividends, really. Also, reducing the labour input, that's huge. If we can do that, we're saving a lot of money, but also saving time. Do a job, do it quickly, get more done, and then move on and keep going with other parts of the farm. We've got a good set of brand new ProWay yards, and at the end of the day, our primary focus is livestock, cattle predominantly. Everything we do here, we try our best. So, but yeah, you want to get it done in a timely manner, but you want it right. So there's no point cutting corners, especially on a build like this. Like we often say, this is our header. Like I know a lot of grain cockies will go and spend nearly $750,000 on a header nowadays, and this is for our operation. This is our big investment for the property. So. We want it done right. It's not going to depreciate. It's an asset that will value add, and looking to reduce labour units, and they'll do that. So that'll save us a lot in the long run. There's a lot of pretty reputable and pretty accomplished operations around that have gone with ProWay. Even big businesses as well, sale yards and so forth. There's a reason for that it works, and so that's why we went there. I can't fault ProWay really. From the design process all the way to the finished product, it's been excellent really, and we've got a quality product here that is good and looks good too. I would definitely recommend them. So yeah, you just can't go wrong. It's sort of tried and tested quality product that works well, will last. You know what you're going to get, that's what I'll put it down to. No surprises really. Yeah, can't wait to get into them.